it is time to conclude this tutorial by talking about the challenges that remain in key phrasification. So current key phrasification research is rather empirical. We need more insights into the understanding of this task, especially from the human side. There are challenges in understanding the human preference in key phrases depending on the context. For example, why noun phrases are dominant in key phrases, when verb and adjective phrases can be preferred, or why some phrases are more representative than others. There is a lack of systematic categorization of key phrases, for example, by appearance with present and absent key phrases, like we have shown earlier, or by specificity with specific and topic key phrases, or by domain relatedness with in-domain and out-of-domain key phrases. There are no proper guidelines for annotating key phrases in documents, and the structured relationship between phrases and documents remain largely unexplored. For example, in scientific papers, connecting key phrases to methods, metrics, or datasets, or in news articles, connecting key phrases to the what, who, where, when, why, and how. There are also many open challenges in modeling. One major issue for current neural-based models is their poor generalization ability to other domains and annotation types. Therefore, it is important to reduce the reliance on annotated data and explore zero or few-shot learning for key phrase generation. Current models are able to process very short documents, mainly abstracts. So there is room for work in making these models able to process long documents, such as full text paper or even books. On a more specific level, we need to improve the decoding strategies for neural key phrase generation to make their output more diverse, to be less computationally demanding, and order invariant like sec2set. We also need to have a better control on the generated key phrases, for example, by being able to decide the level of specificity we want in key phrases. Other interesting problems are multimodal key phrase identification, which is relevant for web pages, and how to compute better representation for phrases. There are also challenges to make up for the limitation in the evaluation that Debajan covered in the first part. So the first move would be to propose a clearer definition and more reliable metrics for measuring the phraseness and keyness properties of key phrases. Another direction would be to evaluate key phrases in an extrinsic way through applications such as information retrieval, summarization, or recommendation. They are also concerned about existing datasets for key phrasification. There are a few datasets in non-English languages, in domain other than scientific texts, and almost all available datasets were annotated by non-experts. And the last point we want to mention is that more work is needed in exploiting the value of key phrases in NLP and information retrieval applications. So we would like to thank you for attending our tutorial. All material will be made available at the tutorial website,